Welcome back from the break, everybody. Hope you enjoyed yourselves and maybe got a glass of water or something. And as I said in the last part of the show, we're going to start this part by talking about banking.
Money.
Money, 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 which is something that helps the world go round. So it's a very important subject. And I think that when I came here, certainly knowing about finances and the financial situation, or my financial situation, was very important. So
it was, but it's not. I think it's a pretty easy system here, isn't it? Don't you think? It's not all that difficult to set up a bank account.
No, it's pretty easy to set up a bank account.
But you will find that every bank has some different requirements and different rules. You can go to one bank and it's very easy, and another bank will shut you down.
What about for you? How have you?
I mean, like for me as a Thai, I only use they only ask me for only ID card.
Okay.
That's it, and you just open, have money. At minimum, have to put money in for 500 baht.
Okay.
Oh, normally I put 1,000.
Okay, okay.
So I'm poor, so.
Yeah, got loads of money.
Yeah.
I want to lay down 1,000 in this bank.
Yeah.
So what about you? Like, what do you have? Like, what do you have to do? Or like, what documents do you have to prepare for this?
Well,
you know?
It varies from bank to bank.
I think so.
Some banks require that you have a work permit. But in order to get a work permit, you have to have a non-immigrant B visa. Some banks require that you have a non-immigrant visa. I have a friend who just got a bank account. He does not have a work permit.
Okay.
He does not have a non-immigrant visa. He's on a tourist visa, but he's hired by a teaching agency.
Oh,
Okay.
that's why it's already working.
They wanted to see his contract, and they wanted a letter from his employer, and they gave him a bank account, although he's not actually working yet.
I think there's some flexibility.
Flexibility.
I think there's flexibility with the banks here. I remember when I set up my first bank account, I have many for various reasons, I always lose my bank cards. So I set up a bank account and I didn't really need anything. I called them up first and I said, what documents do I need to bring with me? And they said, you just need your passport and that's all we need. So I took my passport to the office and the woman said to me, no, we need a work visa. You can't do it with just a passport. So I complained and obviously not angrily, I complained.
Cannot do angrily like you can.
Angrily doesn't work here.
I asked them to phone their head office and eventually they got through to somebody who said, yep, all he needs is his passport. So I was able to set my account up. So I think that there may be some flexibility.
Absolutely. I think there's a lot of flexibility. So don't worry if you go to one bank and they say, no, we're not able to help you, we cannot give you an account. Try the bank across the street.
Yeah, but one thing I would warn you about is losing your bank card in Thailand, because in the UK, and maybe it's the same in America, you go to an ATM machine and you put your bank card in the machine and then it gives you your cash and then you get your card back.
Yes.
No, sorry. In the UK, it gives you your card back and then it gives you your cash.
Ah, yes, I got what you mean. Yes.
In Thailand, it gives you your cash and
first,
then it gives you the card back.
Yes.
So I get my cash and I run down the road like skipping, all happy, like, way, I got loads of money.
Cheddar.
And then
and you leave your bank card in the machine.
And this is not a joke.
This is the guy who's saying how smart he is.
Six bank
From
cards.
where? Oxford.
Yeah.
I went to Oxford.
That's
you know.
right.
Where's my bank
I
card?
didn't really go to Oxford. But seriously, 6 bank cards in the last 2 months I have done that with. My last bank card I lost on Sunday. I'd had it for 1 week and then I left it in the machine again. And it's 150 baht per time that you lose your card. So
Which is?
I would
150 baht, which
is about $5, something like that.
About $5.
So I would not recommend forgetting your bank card and leaving it in the ATM machine.
No, you forget
or
it for all of us.
or else Mr. William gonna be at the back of your ATM.
Yeah.
and watch the code.
Yeah, that's what I do in my free
That's what he
time.
does. You know, he's stealing people's bank cards.
Yeah, it's a hobby of mine.
But then bank cards, and have you had any experience getting like a credit card here at all?
Is it hard?
I don't know.
Is it-
I don't have a credit card.
This guy's lucky. He doesn't
have
have a credit card.
No.
What about you? How easy is it for you to get credit cards?
Just to be honest, for Thai people, it's also not hard, but not complicated. But first of all, you have to be employed for sure,
Okay.
and they need your ID card.
Okay.
They need your at least 6-month pay slip.
Okay.
Yes, and that's it, I would say. And then
Okay.
they give you
And do you know how they work out like a limit on how much money you can borrow?
at least at the first, like it depends on your work actually. If you
Okay.
are like a very like just a normal employee,
Yeah.
they would just give you. At first I got like 30,000 baht, like
Okay.
1,000 like loans. Yeah, for
Yeah.
that. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Okay. Because yeah, it's
Sounds
something.
about the same, doesn't it? Or-
Yeah, it's actually difficult for a expat here. Well, not difficult, but it's not something you can do instantly when you arrive here, unless you have a lot of money to put down
Yeah.
already as a security. But each bank has a different rules, so you really need to check out the rules. But some banks will say, for example, 80,000 baht per month you must be earning and have been earning that for 6 months, and then they will give you a card. Or they might say that you have to have been working for 1 year, but you only need to have been earning 40,000 baht per month. So each of the banks has a different rule. There are obviously more. And really, I would advise, you know, if you're looking into getting a credit card, you should do some research, go online and speak to the banks, because each does have a different rule on who can get a credit card, but also they seem to have different benefits. So some banks have benefits over other banks, like
More or
money
less
back
interest.
when you shop in certain places and that kind of thing.
I'm not so sure like over in UK, because I never have like in UK or in the States. Like normally when you spend money on a credit card, right?
Yeah.
Do you have a point on that? Like, you know, like in Thailand we use like, for example, like 10,000 baht or something, you get like 400 points, and then
Okay.
you add up, and then you can exchange for the, like for example, for the for
product
free,
or-
for the free ticket or something.
Okay.
Do you have that in?
Possible.
Yeah,
We
you have that.
Yeah,
Have
we have
some
things like that.
Oh, okay. All right.
Incentives.
Oh.
Because the credit card business is so competitive.
Yes, true.
Everyone trying to do something to attract more customers.
Yeah.
But I think we can safely say that flexibility is the key word when it comes to banking.
Yes, and variety.
Variety.
Every bank does something a little bit different. So do your research.
Do your homework, and surely you can find something that fits your needs.
So now you have the credit card.
Actually, I don't have a credit card.
You don't have?
I don't have a credit
You
card.
That's
left
okay,
it,
it's
you
on
left
me.
it
Lose
somewhere.
it. Of course, I would just lose it. So
Yeah.
nobody would let me have a credit card.
I will let you.
Yeah, I need to give my money now to my girlfriend, and she gives me like a daily allowance, like
Yes.
I'm 5 years old. So-
Yes.
So now you have a credit card, like let's go out and eat at the restaurant.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Do you often pay at restaurants with a credit card? Is that something?
if I want a
Thailand?
point, on my credit card, yes, I would just do so. And I would take you to one of the best restaurants, which is Glom Glik over in Ruamrudi Soi 1.
Okay.
It's a Thai restaurant.
Good
and
Thai food, right?
Good Thai food, I promise you that. Good Thai food, and it's not overpriced, and it's good, and it's just like, it's like, it's not like on the street, yeah, of course, but if you're just gonna be one per meal, it's probably cost you for 2 person, probably 1,000.
It's not
Okay.
Is that a
bad.
lot? Yeah,
not bad.
plus with the wine too, this one.
Okay.
Not
With-
over that.
Including wine?
Including
1,000 baht?
Really?
I think so, but maybe a bit more. Okay, let's say 1,500 max.
Okay. And
That's
what's
it.
the, like, what would you say maybe is their speciality dish? You know, most places, they have something that they say is their speciality.
That they're famous for.
Yeah. Do they have anything that they're famous for?
I do like omelette. Omelette is I would say it's the best one. It's just like not normal omelets, and it's more it's more they put some sort of like coconut milk inside, and then they have like a tom yam goong, like the famous dish that you should try it. I mean, like you like spicy? You guys like spicy?
Oh yes.
You like you can how can you like
Love
how
it.
level the tolerance with the spicy?
Maybe not as hot as hot.
And me.
I mean, I'm sweating. I'm what?
Yeah,
me.
I don't need any. I'm hot enough. Thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Actually, I think this is a common misconception. You know, Thai people often say that maybe Farang are not good at eating spicy food, but I grew up eating Indian food, which is super spicy. So yeah, I actually have no problems eating spicy food at all here.
Me either.
But I think if you do have a problem eating spicy food, you should always let the waiter know.
There you go.
Yeah.
Not too spicy. So that's it for this break?
Yep, that's
It
it
is.
for this part of the show, and we're going to go on another break. So we'll see you when we get back.
Don't go anywhere.
Don't blink. Don't move.